Hello guys, this is Becca, and I have little Logan here with me today. He's one of my babies of the day. Mama's little Logan. Yeah. Oh, I have my coffee. I have to have my coffee. Well, good morning, guys. And yes, it's still morning. We're going to feed little Logan while we're talking. Oh. Well, in case you're new to my channel, on Saturdays I do a video that I call Rocking with Becca, and it's where I sit here in my rocking chair. I rock a baby and I talk with you for a little while. Most of the time it's a long video. So everyone knows that my Rocking with Becca videos are kind of long. They're almost an hour. Sometimes they are an hour. But it's just my day to sit here and chat with y'all and see what you all are up to, because I do read your comments to see if you put in the comments, you know, what you're up to and what you're doing. So, for Rocking with Becca, I always give a shout out of a channel. Well, I don't always. I do miss sometimes. But I try to, every video, to give a shout out to a channel that I am subscribed to that is under 1,000. And I start to say calories again. I'm bad about saying that. Under 1,000 subscribers. Because I remember the day that I was trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I think, oh, if this channel would just give me a shout out, I'm sure I would get some more subbies. It doesn't always happen that way, but sometimes you do gain subbies from people giving you shout outs. So I try to do that for everyone that I'm subscribed to that is under 1,000 subbies. So I do have a shout out for today. And my babies of the day is Mr. Logan and also my little Megan. I will bring her on in a little bit and let you see her. I most of the time have 2 babies a day. Sometimes I have 3 or 4, according to what's going on. But on a regular basis, I have 2 babies a day. I have like a baby, and then I have one that's a little bit older that goes in the craft room with me when I go in there to do my crafting. My routine with my babies and the way I do every morning or every day. So it starts out really the night before, around 5 or 6 o'clock. I put the babies away that I've had that day, and I pull out the 2 babies that I'm going to have for the next day. And I've started just recently doing it. I was taking both of them into the living room with me at night after I got them in their PJs and got them ready for the night. I would take them and put them on my recliner. I have a love seat recliner that Macy and I sit in, and my babies. And I was taking both of them in there at night, but I've changed that recently, that I'm taking the baby in there at night so I can have more time with it, because I wasn't getting a lot of time with the baby. And you'll see why when I tell you, you know, how the next day, the morning routine and all is. So, so I take the baby in there with me at night, and I snuggle with it, and, you know, while I'm sitting there watching videos or whatnot. And so then, you know, we'll go to bed, get up the next morning. Once I get myself around and get ready for the day, at night, I put the baby in the bassinet in my room, and the bigger baby I put in the baby bed here in the nursery. So then the next morning when I get up and I get around, I get dressed and get ready, you know, to get the baby out of the bassinet, I come in here and I sit in here and feed it, or just rock it, or just sit here and hold it and pray. That's my prayer time every morning when I get up, and I hold my baby while I'm doing that. So then once I get my prayer time in and I'm, you know, ready to get up and get busy with my day, I put the baby in the baby bed, and I take the bigger baby, and get him, whatever it is, whichever it is, dressed for the day, and take it into the craft room with me. Well, it stays in the craft room with me all day while I'm in there, and I hug on it occasionally and look at it, talk to it occasionally. And then when I'm through in there for the day and I'm ready to, you know, shut down for the night, I'm ready to get my shower and get supper and, you know, get relaxed in my recliner. Then I switch out the babies again, and that's my routine. I also rotate my babies. I have them listed on a spreadsheet on my computer. I have them listed by brands, and then alphabetical order. And now the brands is not in alphabetical order, but I have them listed by brands, and then in those brand listings I have them listed in alphabetical order, and I just rotate. That way I get time with all of my babies, and none is lacking, and I just rotate them, and that's how I know what baby is going to be the babies of the day, because I go look on my list, see who's next in line, and that's who I have for that day. Unless there's a special collab going, like the pickle week. Even though it wasn't Kelsey's turn this week, I did bring her out for pickle week. If there's special things like that that I'm participating in, I will bring them out of order. But then I just continue on with my order. You know, I have the 2 that's in order, and then I'll bring out the one that's like the pickle week. Like Kelsey, I brought her out extra, other than the 2 I already had out for the day. And so that's the way I do my babies. And so, yeah, I guess I just got on here and just jumped right in, didn't I? I don't know. I just jumped right in. So, I am going to burp Logan now. And I almost did not do a video today for Rocking with Becca. I went to the doctor yesterday for my... Macy, go get on the bed now. Mama's doing a video. Get up there and lay down. I went to the doctor yesterday for my 6-month checkup, follow-up. I had, you know, my sugar diabetes and all of that. I had to go for a follow-up on all that. Well, I get there, and so I had to go, excuse me, I had to go fasting because they had to do blue work. They had to do blue work. That's so funny. They had to do blood work to check my A1C and all the other things they check. They keep a watch on my kidneys because of certain medications I'm taking. Just, you know, different things that they check my cholesterol and all that. They check all that and see how it's all doing. So we done that, and guys, my A1C came back, and it's higher than it's been the whole time, I think. Unless it was way back when I first started taking medications for my diabetes. But it's higher than it's been in a long time, and it really shocked me, because, you know, she's just recently adjusted my medications, trying to get my sugar on down, and my sugar was coming down. I mean, it's not where it ought to be, but it was coming down, and I was really surprised that it was so high. That my A1C was high. That's your average sugar count. However they do that. They do that through blood work. And I was so disappointed because I just knew that it was going to be a little bit lower, or at least the same. But no, it was higher. And that's not good. Macy, I'm not playing now. Go get on the bed. Go get on the bed. Mama's doing a video. So, she had to adjust my medications again. Get down, Macy. She had to adjust my medications again. When I got up this morning and took it, it was 165. So that's down even more, you know, than it has been being. You gonna go get on the bed? Get over there. Lay down. I'm sorry, guys. It just, sometimes she just gets on my nerves because she don't give up. She does not give up. That is one persistent dog. She does not give up. But, so she's adjusted my diabetes medicine again. And we're going to work on that. And I'm going to try to do better with my dieting and try to get in some exercise. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I did a 5-minute walk with a video on YouTube a couple of weeks ago, and it took me 4 days to get over that. 5-minute walk, and it took me 4 days to get over it. I was just fatigued. I was hurting. I was wore out. Just, oh my goodness. Sore. And I know, you know, they say you're supposed to press through and go ahead and, you know, it'll get better, but I don't know. With all of my physical conditions, I don't know if it'll get better. And, you know, it's, when I'm hurting that bad, I can't, you know, after I've done a session and it's affected me that way, there's no way I could do it the next day or the next. I couldn't do it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to do something to get my heart rate up. I think I mentioned this to you. I bought a little exercise machine. It's a pedal thing that you just sit under your desk and you can pedal while you're sitting at your desk, or you can put it up on the table and do it with your arms. And I'm going to try that, see if I can do that without it just nearly killing me. I seen something over there on the bed. That's what I was looking to see what it was. I've got to find something I can do. So I'm going to try that, see how that does, see if it will get my heart rate up. Because that's the main thing is, you know, I need to get my heart rate up. I don't know if that's going to do it or not. We're going to try it and see. Wasn't expensive at all. It was under $30 for the little machine, so I got it on Amazon. It's called a peddler. And so I got that coming. I'm going to try to do that. Let me go ahead and do the shout out before we get any further in our little talk. I'm doing things all messed up. All messed up. I haven't told you why I almost didn't do a video yet. But have I done the shout out? I don't remember, guys. So the shout out today is Destiny Rain. I will have her link in the title. She has 313 subscribers, and she doesn't do a whole lot of videos. But the last one she did, I watched it this morning. She gives her testimony about how the Lord healed her knee. And she does, you know, she is a doll channel, but the video I watched this morning, it was the last one she posted. She tells about how the Lord healed her knee. And that was awesome. So y'all go over and check her out. See if her channel would be one you would be interested in watching. Let her know I sent you. I like to try to help out these channels that has lower subscribers. Like I was saying earlier, I used to think, oh, when I'd see a big channel, I'd think, oh, if they just ask their subbies to come over and subscribe to me, I'd get a lot of subbies. Well, I did get a few, but I didn't get a lot of subbies, but it was a help, you know. One time, Susan's Babies gave me a shout out. And it did help. Shout outs does help. So that's what I'm trying to do for others that doesn't have very many subscribers. So let's get on back into our talk since we've done that. Like I said, I will have her link in the title of this video. But, you know, I talked with the doctor, told her everything that's going on. Some, you know, just different issues I've been having. And so she gave me some medication for some issues I've been having. And so, of course, the nurse, before the doctor ever came in, you know, the nurse comes in and asks you questions and all this kind of stuff. And so she asked me, she told me it was time for my flu shot. Did I want to go ahead and take my flu shot? And I said, yeah. She said, well, what about the shingle shot? Do you want to take it? I said, yes. My husband's already taken it, so I wanted to take it also. So, then, let's see what else the nurse asked me. She asked me if I wanted to do, she asked me about my mammogram. And I told her I needed to get that set up, so she set that up for me. So So I have that visit coming up the 23rd, I think, of this month. I'll have to go get my mammogram done. Let's see. She told me that the doctor was going to check my feet for a diabetic checkup for my feet, but she didn't do it. I don't know if she got sidetracked with all the other issues that we dealt with. She didn't check my feet. So they gave me, after the visit was over, you know, the nurse come in to give me my shots, flu shot and the shingle shot. And she asked me, the nurse did ask me, you know, what hand did I write with? I told her I was right-handed. And she asked me which, you know, how I wanted to take them, you know, which did I want in which arm. And then that's when she asked me what hand I wrote with. And she said, well, I'm going to give you one in one arm and one in the other. She said, and I'm going to give you the shingle shot in your left arm. She said, because this shingle shot, it really hurts. It leaves you sore and hurting. And buddy, she wasn't kidding. She was not kidding. Let me go lay Logan down, and I will get Megan, because I want to bring her on too. So I'm going to go lay him down. I'll be right back. Now let's see if I can get Megan without spilling my coffee. Let me see if I can get Megan without spilling the coffee. Here's my little Megan. Logan is a reborn, and he is the Logan kit. I believe he's if I'm not mistaken, a real-born. A real-born means they took a 3D scan of a live baby to make the sculpt. I may be wrong. He may not be a real-born. He may just be a reborn. Megan is Krabby Cakes from Paradise Galleries. She stays upset all the time. She has an attitude. Macy, go get on the bed. She has an attitude all the time. She's my little attitude girl. But I love her just the same. I love her just the same, even though she gets mad. You mad because Mama didn't get you first? Huh? Is that what you mad for? Oh, also I want to tell you, we are participating in PJ Saturday. See how persistent this dog is. She don't give up, guys. She don't give up. Macy, get on the bed. She ain't gonna be able to find it. Yes, she did. When I threw it, it kind of went up under the edge of the bobby. No! Get on the bed. Get on the bed until I get through. Get up there. Get up there until I get through. So, what was I saying? Oh, I was saying that she wasn't kidding about that shingle shot hurting. My arm swole up, and it's still swollen this morning. And it hurts so bad. Oh, it hurts so bad. I couldn't hardly lay on that side. Last night, when I turned over to that side, it would hurt. When hubby leaned up against me, it would hurt. And it's still, you know, right now it's sore to the touch. But I was feeling so bad when I got up this morning. I mean, I was feeling bad. I thought I wasn't going to do anything but sit in my recliner all day. Oh, also, let me get back. We're doing PJ Saturday today. I know, guys. I know. Please forgive me. I'm just going in circles. I hope you can make sense of what I'm saying. It's just one of those days. So please forgive me. PJ Saturday is hosted by Laurie over at Reborn Huggles, and I will have her link in the description of this video so you can go check her out. PJ Saturday is where you just stay in your PJs, and like I said, I thought I was going to stay in my gown and just lay around today, because when I got up I felt so achy and so sick. I couldn't hardly hold my head up. I was hurting. My arm was throbbing. And I felt sick, like a fever. I just felt achy and sick and bad. And oh my goodness. And for a couple hours, I just sat around. And I watched a few videos. Doll videos, and well, other videos too. I watched a few videos, but I thought, I'm just gonna stay in my gown today. I'm not gonna get dressed. I'm not gonna do Rockin' with Becca. I'm not gonna do any videos. I just cannot handle this. I'm feeling awful. So about 9 o'clock, I thought about it, and I said, I gotta go take my medicine. I hadn't taken my morning medicine yet. So I went and took my morning medicine, and I thought, you know what? That nurse told me to take ibuprofen if I got to hurting really bad with this shingle shot. I said, I am going to take me a couple of ibuprofen and see if that will help. Well, I took them, and I went and sat back in my recliner and watched another video. And by the time that video was over, I realized, I'm not feeling as bad anymore. My arm's not hurting as bad. Now, believe me, it is sore to the touch. And even right now, if you touch it, it is sore to the touch. But I don't feel that achy feeling anymore. I don't feel sick, like I'm just blah sick. And my arm's not, throbbing. So I said, when I realized I was feeling better, I said, I am fixing to get up. I'm gonna go get dressed. I'm gonna do Rockin' with Becca and get that in while I'm feeling good, because I don't know how I'm gonna feel after this ibuprofen wears off. I may start feeling bad again and hurting again. But if I do, whenever the time, is up for me where I can take 2 more, I will take a couple more and try to make it through the day, because I'm telling you, if I had to have went all day long like I was feeling when I got up this morning, I would have been in my recliner all day. I would have definitely been in my recliner all day. So, that's really basically all I have to talk about today. I am very thankful I'm feeling better. And when I get through with this video, I think I'm going to go to my craft room and see if I can get in a little diamond painting, or do a little bit on my puzzle. I have my collab that was supposed to have done yesterday. It's the mystery coloring collab. I didn't get that in yesterday. With everything that's been going on this past, the end of last week and all this week. Having to go to the doctor yesterday and all that, I just didn't get my coloring video in. So I'm going to try to work on that today if possible and get it up today. I need to share my progress on my puzzle that I'm working on, and I would like to diamond paint some. So that's the 3 things I do. Well, I do glue booking too, but not as often as I do these, you know, the coloring and the diamond painting. I mainly do my glue booking for the Artisan Journal Prompt 2025 that's hosted by Kiki at Kiki's Life. She gives us a prompt every Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, for the coming up week, and we do a page using that prompt and share it. And that's the only time I really do any glue booking. But I color a lot, and I like to diamond paint. I don't get as much of that in as I'd like to, and I put puzzles together. So that's what I do over on my craft channel. I also give my health journey update over there. If anybody would be interested in checking out my craft channel, or my hobby channel, or my other channel, however you want to call it, it's the Becca JB, and the link to all of my different social media platforms is in the description of every video. All you got to do is open up the description and scroll down, and you will see the links to my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube. You'll see my email. You'll see my wish list for Amazon. You'll see all kind of things in the description, so go check that out. And I guess I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I guess I'm gonna end this video now. I can't see. Let's see if I can get close enough. Oh my, it's only 32 minutes. Wow. But I really don't have anything else to talk about. And I'd like to go get started on doing a little diamond painting before this ibuprofen wears off. So, I may leave that for another video. I started to talk about something about the dolls, but I may leave that for another video since, you know, I know this video isn't as long as I usually make them, but that's okay too. And, yeah, I'll leave that topic for another video. But I just love my babies. I love my babies. They mean a lot to me. They help me so much. So I'm going to get off of here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session of Rocking with Becca. I do have a playlist, a Rocking with Becca playlist. So you go to my homepage and click on playlist, and you will see one that says Rocking with Becca. If you'd like to watch my previous Rocking with Becca videos, they're all right there on the playlist, so you can get to them easily. And that's about it. That's about all I have for today. So I hope you all have enjoyed it. Oh, it is hot here today, guys. We have been having cold weather where it was like stayed in the 40s, maybe the upper 40s, lower 50s during the daytime, the peak of the hottest part of the day, and being like in the 30s, low 30s at night. Today it's supposed to be 72. And the weird thing about that is, yesterday it was in the lower 60s, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Today it's supposed to be 72. Tomorrow the high is supposed to be in the 50s. why there's such a big difference in the weather. But that's what makes people sick. And I am so hot. Of course, I'm drinking coffee, you know, and I'm moving around and but it is so, to be honest with you, I'm going to tell you a little secret here. I went and turned the air conditioner on. I turned the central unit off of heater onto air conditioner. Now, it hasn't gotten hot enough in the house yet for it to actually blow, but it's set to a decent temperature that if it gets that hot, it will come on, because I cannot stand to be hot. I cannot stand. You know, I can deal with the cold, but I can't stand to be hot. It just drives me batty. So anyway, I hope I've made some kind of sense out of the things I've said today. I know I've just been all over the place. I know I have. My mind there's just been so much going on. And I don't know, guys. It's just been rough this past week. The end of last week and all this week has been a rough week for me and my family, with the loss of our loved ones, and it was a tragic loss. And you know, it's been really a rough week. So please forgive me for my scatterbrainness, not being able to keep my thoughts on one subject, just going from one to another. I'm really sorry about that, but I do hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you get to do things you'd like to do, or get rested up and ready for next week, work or whatever, or heavy play or whatever you do. I just play. But I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'm gonna let you go. I will talk with you all later. Bye.